Manchester United very, very well supported here. Sandy, Utah, the base for Real Salt Lake, the Rio Tinto Stadium. They average around 20,000 here for their MLS fixtures, and no problem at all matching that here tonight. Great noise, great excitement, great colour. And Manchester United changing from the red to the black, but they'll hope to get quickly into the groove they established early on. Quite important tonight that Real Salt Lake do a bit better than that, but on the back foot here already. He actually went into a first job there as general manager, which has a business connotation to it as well. Rusniak made a bit of progress, clever player, played at quite a high level, Albert Rusniak. He's a Slovakia international. His father was a scout for Manchester City looking after Central Europe. Here goes Lukaku. Lingard again, McTominay. Didn't miss by much. I think Romando might have pulled his arm out of the way of it, the goalkeeper. The 20-year-old McTominay.
Big chance for him, isn't it, to make an impression on this tour, and like Rusniak at the other end, not afraid to have a go. US team at the Under-20 World Cup recently.
Promising again from the home side. Luis Silva, good-looking ball in, and that really needed Fosu Mensah to shift into top gear, which he did superbly well to cover behind Jones.
I think he's played more minutes than anyone else in terms of outfield players in MLS.
Carrick was caught in possession then. It's pretty energetic from the home side. Plata with a little feed, gets it back and has the hit deflected. Played forward by Sunday. Beltran creeping up from right back, did well again. Nice layoff, good hit, and Pereira needs to gather that, and does. Second time, Plata had the hit. Lukaku had his arm in the air, but it went along the ground via Mkhitaryan out to the right-hand side. Here comes Fosu Mensah looking for Lukaku, and that's his real strength. Couldn't get there.
Yeah, there was talk in some of the papers that Manchester United would need to sign some wingers to feed.
Fosu Mensah appealed in vain for an offside. Lingard's got to do some defending here, and did it superbly well to deny Plata, as Real Salt Lake come close again. Given away by Phillips, but won back by Beckerman. Plata. Savarino. Went on well, nice weight on that as well, superb opening goal, and Real Salt Lake take the lead against Manchester United thanks to Luis Silva, and it has been coming.
Sure has. Not the first time that United were cut open. Just really clever attacking play once again. And this time it was the South Americans and Central Americans who did the damage. And the pass inviting the run, really. And great strength from the goal scorer to shrug off Phil Jones here.
And great technique with his wrong foot to steer it round Pereira, as Pereira looked a little tentative coming off his line here.
Yeah, lovely pass through from Savarino, holding off Lingard. And like you say, beautiful finish, exquisite goal. Deserved in many ways as well for the home team.
Lukaku has a shot at last, and it was travelling, but it's straight at Raimondo. Lukaku. McTominay made a forward run, slid right by Lingard to Fosu Mensah. Lingard again. Lukaku got turned, Lingard, nice from him. Superbly struck home, and Mkhitaryan does make his mark. Manchester United are level.
Yeah, they just upped the pace a little bit there, United. Far too good for Real Salt Lake on that occasion. Mkhitaryan, the man who got a goal in the Europa League final. Like I said, hadn't been involved too much, but what an impact he's made there. Great play from Lingard in the build-up. Superb finish again. This time from the Armenian international Mkhitaryan. Didn't have to do too much though to get some room in front of goal. Was glad leaving his man. Mkhitaryan punishing him.
That's where coaches and management get annoyed. Here's Lukaku, is this his moment? Steered it around the goalkeeper and does finish it off. And now we can all stop talking about it because he has got a goal for Manchester United.
The man has got into double figures in the Premier League in each of the past 4 seasons. You can see why. Give him space in front of goal. He'll usually take his chance. Just seemed to lose it for a second, recovered though to finish in some style, and that'll do him the world of good.
Aaron Maund it was who slid in. Goalkeeper was already on the deck. And they were spread like skittles in the end.
In the FA Cup 2 years ago and in the League Cup final last season.
Clever little help on to Lukaku. The 45-minute mark has been reached and the referee Chapman draws a halt. Some fascinating subplots. The biggest theme of the half, the changes, wholesale changes made on the half hour by Real Salt Lake. After which Romelu Lukaku scored his first, so Marcus Rashford gets us underway in the second half. It's a lovely take, and it's a fabulous recovery by Maund. He was second favourite then. Martial scooting in behind him.
Yeah, took it in his stride there, Martial, but matched.
Salcedo, Smalling. Well, if you don't hit it, you can't score.
Another young Mexican, just 21 years old. With some great trickery.
A little bit of payback there by Valencia. That wasn't very friendly, was it? Remember, there's that little coming together a couple of minutes ago. And the Real Salt Lake players aren't too pleased with him either. Have that.
Yeah, it was Salcedo. We've had one or two little incidents. Salcedo blocked him off at one point early in the second half as well. That was
wrist injury, which was very serious at the time. Oh, it's a red card.
Don't actually have a number 9 at the club, Real Salt Lake. They retired in that jersey in 2011.
Fellaini creeping in, they'll need to watch that. Normally so effective with his head in the box. It's a great ball to him from this fellow Rashford. Just peels off his man here, gets round the back of him. Schmidt. Broke nicely for Real Salt Lake, and it might go even better now. Just the wrong side of the upright. Romero wouldn't have got near that. Mulholland came onto it.
What a story that would have been. The man from Preston scoring against Manchester United. Good cut back here. Not a bad effort either from the midfielder.
Schürrle's head. Goalkeeper didn't get there, and it's headed over the top by Chris Smalling.
Well, that really should have been a goal. Absolutely.
Continuing swirl of speculation surrounding David De Gea's future. Got a bit tight then, Romero, sitting on his new contract, you might say. Mitchell. Good turn of pace. Opened up a little bit for Martial here. I think he'll be very disappointed with himself to fire it over the top like that.
Yeah, the facial expression says it all on that occasion from either side towards the end of this game.
Barrel-chested Bailly got it away, but they come again, Real Salt Lake, and very nearly level it, approaching the 90-minute mark. Romero gets down really well on his near post.
And that's why he's such a good keeper. He's had little to do in this second half, and that was a good hit. Darmian
shaking off his little injury scare near the end. That's a plus for Manchester United, and they made it 2 wins out of 2 in the United States. But this was much more hard fought against Real Salt Lake than it was at the weekend against LA Galaxy. Romero having to make a sharp save in stoppage time to preserve United's lead.